So this is our little table. This is our pumpkin. Only $4. They're so cheap. Let me get around here. Now, move this up a little bit. There we go. Hopefully you guys can hear me just fine. Now, all you need, all I ever use is a knife and a spoon. That's it. All you need. Most people cut the pumpkin from the top, which is, I guess, traditional, easy way to do it. People do it all the time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve it from underneath. And the reason I do that is because if you carve it from the top and you get done and you put the top back on there, and if it rains, water can get inside the pumpkin, and you want to kind of dry out the pumpkin a little bit from the inside with like a paper towel or something. We'll get to that in a minute. And then I'll show you some other little stuff too that you can learn along the way. So let's go ahead and get this bottom opened up here. And there's the bottom. We can just cut that off. Up there in the yard, be fine. I'll scoop that up later. Get rid of all this stuff. Try not to cut yourself. And then we will proceed to clean out the inside. There's that. In there. The guts of the pumpkin. Yeah, that could be your pumpkin right there. Just that, you know? Nope. We'll go around and scoop out all this stuff. You got to reach in there a little bit. One person used a blender. Put the little things of the blender. I don't have a handheld blender, but works pretty good, I think, from the video I saw online. I wasn't even going to do a pumpkin this year, but I thought it'd be fun. Do a little something, right? There we go. Carve out. Oh, that's good stuff. All the guts. Now you could keep these seeds and roast them and all the other garbage, but I'm not doing that. Nope. What do you do with the pumpkin? We destroy it. I don't make any pies out of it. I don't cook with it. I just carve it, let it rot, and then I throw it away. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? That's the American way. Man, this pumpkin's got a lot of stuff inside it. Get that all carved out. All right, we're getting somewhere. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Getting the guts out of the pumpkin. Splat. How we got in there? You want pumpkin pie? Yeah. Could, but I'm not going to. We're just going to do the classic jack-o'-lantern. If you're just joining me, I carved out the bottom of the pumpkin. I'll explain why in a minute instead of the top. Yeah, let's see here. Got all kinds of good stuff in there. Carving. Let's see. We're almost there. It'll take long at all. Cleaning it out takes the longest. Slimy. That's pretty good. And I have paper towels here for my hand. Get all that stuff off of me. So you want to try to dry out some of the excess moisture from the inside of the pumpkin, because if you can dry a bunch of it out, or a majority of it out, you have less chance for mold and stuff on the inside. So you want to dry as much of that out as you can. And that's that for that. Now, I carved out the bottom. I can set my candle underneath, and I can just set this on top of the candle, and I don't even need the bottom anymore. Okay? There we go. Now, I can freestyle cutting my face out of the pumpkin. And then when I get done, we're going to take some vegetable oil, and wherever I've cut, we're going to coat it with some vegetable oil. You can use olive oil. Some people use petroleum jelly, or just something like that. And then what you do is you coat the parts that you carved with oil, and that keeps it from wilting and rotting as fast. So that's a little trick as well. So I'm going to get around here so you guys can see. So do you guys want a scary face, or do you want like a goofy looking silly face? I'll let you guys decide. We can do some silly little eyes with like a funny grin with like a couple little square teeth, make him look goofy. Or we can do the triangles and give him some like, you know. You guys tell me in there how you want it. Well, thank you for liking my videos. Is that Ramesh? That's Mr. Ramesh. All right, we're going to do goofy. I want to do goofy. Now, I could draw it out and try to trace it, but I just go for it. So this is my face. Let's see here. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be pretty good all the same. We're going to make him cross-eyed. See if I can do it. Now, I can smooth out the cuts in a minute. Oh no, he's got eye guts. I'm going to do a little carve out the inside of that a little better. Clean it out. There we go. We'll do the other eye facing the way that way he's cross-eyed. We're going to do goofy. Right? And then, not hard to do. Now, I like to cut my pumpkin at an angle so you don't see the rind inside as much. And, yeah, that's what I do. Not too shabby, just winging it, right? Let's see. I'm thinking about right there. Whoop. He's gonna be cross-eyed. And there's the eyes. Cut out some of this other stuff. Yeah. I am not a professional pumpkin carver. And then we'll give him a triangle nose. A small triangle nose. I gotta leave room for the mouth. Again, we'll cut this at an angle on the inside. Some more light will shine through with a little candle. And then all your stuff falls to the bottom, you just kind of scrape that away. Not too bad, huh? How long have we been doing this? 10 minutes. This is like a 15-minute deal. Now we're going to give him a goofy looking mouth. All right. So to do that, start about right here. I have to turn it up like this so I can get a better control of the knife. Like I said, we're going to give him a goofy smile. I haven't carved a pumpkin in a long time. And we're getting there. Anybody else carving pumpkins this year? Now let's see if I can get this popped out without breaking his little teeth that I made. There we go. And then, like I said, we'll trim this out and make it look a little better. What do you guys think? There's my pumpkin. Now, I'm going to go get a couple paper towels. I'll be right back. Don't you guys leave. I'm coming. Get out the way. Move, Robert. I always forget I have my microphone on me. You guys can hear me inside the house when I'm talking to my dog. And then we've got a leaf blower in the background. Now, I'm going to take just a couple of paper towels and dry out as much as I can. Absorb some of the moisture. There we go. Got to clean his nose. Blow his nose. All right. Being silly. Surprised more people aren't doing pumpkin carving more on the internet. I haven't seen it. Get in there. And that's our pumpkin. What do you guys think? Pretty good? All right, here comes the part with the oil. I'm just using vegetable oil. And to wipe down the inside of all the stuff. And again, this is supposed to help preserve it a little bit better so it doesn't rot as fast. I probably wouldn't use motor oil. That'd be weird. And people are like, oh, he's using oil. I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to, but coating it with vegetable oil, like I said, is supposed to help prolong the life of your carved pumpkin. And vegetable oil is pretty cheap. Another good thing about carving it from carving out the bottom instead of the top is that I'll give them a nice shine. is that when you do light your candle, you just set the pumpkin on top of the candle, and you don't have to fiddle with trying to reach down inside the pumpkin to light the candle again, or put a candle down in there, or whatever the case may be. What do you guys think? It's gonna look like that. And that's how I carve a pumpkin. Results may vary. See store for details. Batteries not included. Void where prohibited. Certain restrictions do apply. There you go. All the good junk. Now, if you're a kid watching this, get your parents to help you. Don't cut yourself. Wear hazmat suits, goggles, gloves, knee pads, elbow pads. Make sure you wear a helmet and all that good protective stuff so that you don't get hurt carving your pumpkin. And that's that, my friend. So when I do light, let's say this is a candle, I can light the candle, beep, and then I can sit this on top of it, and it'll illuminate it. And then I don't have to like reach down in there. And if it rains, water's not going to collect inside the pumpkin. It's all going to just wash off. So there you go. That took us 16 minutes to carve a pumpkin. What do you guys think? Leave your questions, comments, and concerns in the video. Share, like, subscribe, and all the other good jazz. And I hope you all have a happy day, if not a happy Halloween. There we go. That's a little better. Let's see what people said. You love the videos? Well, thank you. I like it. I think it's cute. You can hear it laughing in the background. Thanks, guys, for watching. Quick little video. Hope you guys have a great day. See you tomorrow morning. Bye.